I'm sitting in my in-laws' house. I mean, in-laws, I got this. I just wanted to do one iftar with them, and I'm gone for the whole month.
Is that what happens when you go to your in-laws? All the lights taken away. What happens?
All it takes over that. I'm in the basement, locked up right now.
Are you one of those son-in-laws that's really obedient when you go to the in-laws, and then you go home and you become the lion again? What happens? In-laws get
no. I made chai for them, man. I do everything for them.
Mashallah.
I love them. So what you're saying is beautiful. The first page lays out the entire juz, right? And it also gives us the foundation of all the ahkam of Allah. So they say, what is ilm? What is ilm? There's many definitions of ilm. Ilm is to know what hukm of Allah, what command of Allah is directed towards you at every single situation of your life. That's ilm. To understand that, right? And amal is to be able to practice upon that command of Allah or that sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ in any situation, whether it's sadness, someone just passed away in your family, whether it's the height of joy, every single situation, right? So, but in this juz, Allah, right at the beginning, He says, look, I made you change your qibla, they all change your qibla. This was a test. All right, what happens after that? Since you did it, what Allah tells us right away, why He even made them change the qibla. It's because His Habib ﷺ, who was just following every single command, waiting, all the Sahaba left for Hijrah, but he waited and waited and waited. To every single thing that was told to him, he followed to the T. Allah says, وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. You did that for me, I will give you until you're pleased. Right? So similarly with us, there will be a time where, that giving sadaqah might be difficult. Praying might be difficult. Like right now, this is important because change happens unexpectedly. That's another subtle meaning from this, because in the middle of salah, you have to change.
You have to adapt.
Right away. Allah said, do it now. It's unexpected, but they did it. So Allah says in this, Allah is telling us through these ayat that the way to, if you practice upon the commands of Allah, you're in ahsantum li anfusikum. The first beneficiary of doing good is yourself. Because Allah, right after this ayah, what does Allah say? He says, وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيُضِيعَ إِيمَانَكُمْ. Allah will not waste. Allah will never waste. People start thinking,
Mufti, what happens, right? The Ahl Kitab or the Sufaha, whoever, they started to say, whoa, they prayed so many months towards Bayt al-Maqdis, the Salah is all destroyed. What was the point? Allah said, no.
No, it doesn't go to waste. It doesn't go to waste. So it tells you that, look, if you did something with the right intention, even if you didn't know how to do it correctly, Allah will not waste those deeds of yours. For example, a parent, he or she makes a sacrifice, sends their child to become hafiz. They study for 4 or 5 years, doesn't become hafiz. Allah will not waste their efforts, right? It's a sacrifice that you put. So now Allah is saying that, why? He said, this is the foundation of obeying the commands of Allah. And Allah right at the beginning tells us the fruits of it as well. What's the first condition of obeying the commands of Allah? You have to understand them. Sami'na, we hear them, right? The second one is immediately obey them. And the result of that obeying Allah is Allah will then, whatever we want in our life, Allah will make us happy with. Allah will give us a pleasant life in this world.